Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect Andromeda as we moved over to the Cryo Bay to talk to our brother. Currently, of course, in a coma. That's for sure, but it seems that coming here, because we haven't visited here before, we've also found a ton of new quests. Who'd have guessed? Right, so Ryder Family Secrets are there, but we've also got 2 quests there apart from that. As well as, of course, the information wall that we saw before. So let's get sorting that out. I'm glad this is all fixed now, yes? All working perfectly fine, yes? Brilliant. Don't have to fix anything else, do I? Alright, so let's talk to Nigel McCoy first and head down the line.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Not a problem. Well, it'll be something I do when I go back there. Because obviously I'm going to go back at some point in time. Right, so where's the next one? Dr. Carlisle? Of course, you're our main quest. Wasn't there another? Yes, it was over here. You, the medic. What do you need from me?
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Rectify? Ass? Yeah, okay. Whatever. Right, so 3 medical supplies to find. Now, the one question I do have about all of this exile stuff is, are they definitively enemies? Do I really have to go and kill them, or can I just not integrate them back in with the community? Because really, now that they know Pathfinder's here and things are going in the right way, they might want to come back. They might. I don't know. It doesn't seem like punishing them too much is really all that bad. Did they do something absolutely terrible? I don't know.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, sis? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
Let's tell him the truth. I feel. Even though he can't see it, he'll see it when he wakes up, and I want to be the one to tell him.
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
No, it didn't work out. Just give him all the bad news, man.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
I don't understand. I thought...
Scott?
This is all wrong. This is a nightmare.
Scott, it's okay. I didn't mean to.
His pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I don't feel well.
That's enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Maybe the truth isn't always the best thing to say. He didn't seem to take to that too kindly. Dr. Carlyle, is there anything else you can say about that situation?
Are you sure you want to do this, Nilken?
I am. It's for the best.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilken here back into stasis.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. When Mariette heard the truth, she left me. I just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Sure. Run away from your problems. A fitting end.
Honestly, come to, like, work for me and make up for it, I guess.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
I don't know. The whole thing was strange.
I know what you mean, but everything seems weird at first. There was a time when my profession thought germs were a crazy idea. Just takes getting used to. And if it can help my patients, I'll keep an open mind.
How's Scott doing?
Well, hearing that your dad's dead and the new home is a bust, that was stressful. But I don't think there was any permanent damage, not physically at least.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Well, I'm just worried about him now because I'm worried if I told him, like, bad things and then that messes up things for when he wakes up. That's the real worry, isn't it? So now it's finally time to get back out there again, or more to the point, to the docking bay first of all. Let's deal with that hacking situation, hey? Don't appreciate that after all. Oh, I'm mean to my brother. I didn't mean to be. I just thought it's better he hears it from me than, like, some doctor who wakes him up. But then I guess when you're in that kind of state, you'd expect it to be a dream rather than anything. I guess. Right, so let's go deliver that booze, because that's on this floor, isn't it? Would you like some hops, and can you sip some more? Is one of our outposts producing more? Because beer goes down well for everyone, doesn't it, really?
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
Indeed they were, so we got some experience. Now what? Does it just continue from here? I guess it does. Get some more stuff? All that jazz? That's our priority up. Our additional task there. We got an exile raid now to deal with. Place pending location on EOS on top of that. I guess then we've done what we needed to there. They've got the booze, and now they're happy with that fact, I guess. Well, let's go up and say, why did you do that to Sam? Why did you want to hack in? Or even more worrying, did you realize what Sam was and did something to try and trigger to confirm the fact when I come back? That works too. Is my experience plus 50 going to stay up there? Or am I getting it for something else? So, why'd you do that? Dr. Aladana? Why did you do that?
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
solve them. They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safer.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The eye kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Right, so there's anti-AI activity on Nexus, but that sounds a lot more normal than I would have thought, really, when you think about it, considering the fact that the Milky Way system was very anti-AI as a whole anyway. So where do you want me to go see this VI kiosk? Let me guess. Down there? To be honest, it wasn't where I was going to guess. It was in the VI room with all the VIs, you know, the Turian ones and all that. Someone's done something to Anvina. Avina, you are red now.
Detecting Pathfinder Ryder.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes. I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
This is what our movement is for. Helping people like you. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
So where are you running this puppet show from?
Our sanctuary. I'll ask Knight if you can come visit.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but what's your email? Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
My name is Avina.
We do. Well, we now have to wait for an email from Knight. Does that mean we've got anything else to do on board before we move on? I think we're looking in a good position for just getting on our way, don't you? Yet again, we can go. We can go.
It's not the best quality.
I'm kind of always wondering, like, exactly... Wait a second, let's go to inventory and see what that armor actually is. That is the armor inventory, yes. So we've got 3 helmets now. We had the Pathfinder helmet too, but the Deep Space Explorer helmet gives 10% encounter experience increase. That's kind of cool. That said, does the chest do the same? 15% encounter experience increase and 5% weapon damage. Well, that's incredibly good. So our initiative one gives 2%, this gives 15%. It's an ultra rare chest. It seems like something I should be wearing. Getting that experience going. Sounds good to me. It's arms I need to buy, if anything. Do you have some arms? Arms, arms, arms. Give me something for my arms. Got cryo gauntlets. A remnant core, ultra rare material. That's my items I'm looking at. Well done, Sam. You do have arms, it seems. Right, 2% max shields. Well, I've got the credit, so I may as well. So you just got level 2 of all the armor? Pretty much, pretty much. Well, let's buy that then. I guess I could sell all salvage as well. And buy that at the same time. So we've upgraded a little bit there. An arm shop on top of that. Well, the N7 Crusader 2, an ultra rare shotgun. For quite a bit of cash, but I do have it. It's a good fort. The katana, we got the M37 Falcon. I guess in time we will just have upgraded it all the same.
I'd rather be honest. That way you won't...
Depends if I want to make it or buy it now. And I feel that 50 experience thing's following me around everywhere.
All clear.
Well, it's time to get moving, and anything I missed I can get on the way back. Return to the Tempest, and get ready to move on. It's finally time for adventure once again! Oh, at this point, of course, there's outposts and all that we could check out. Makes me wonder how we're going to find these outposts. Are they just randomly on each planet? After all, there's planets, multiple planets in the solar system. Are the exiles doing actually way better at colonizing things than we thought? They're doing way better than the actual initiative, maybe? But then they don't have this Nexus as support, do they?
Cora's looking for you.
Is Cora looking for me? Well, that's nice for Cora. Let's check my emails. Free for an interview yet again? Yeah, okay. We got as well from PB the Peeves. Your doctor's one of the nosiest Asari I've ever met, and that's saying a lot. She needs to take it down 4 or 5 notches, or I won't be long for this show. Which would be too bad, I think. Oh, never mind. Okay, whatever. Okay. News from EOS. I could use your help with something Haley's working on. I don't fully understand, so I'll let her explain. She'll brief you when you get here. Seems like more quests there. And of course, more interviews. I even might be... That's stuck there. I've got experience plus 50 forever. Right, Cora. What do you need? It is this way, isn't it? Whee! To be honest, if you're going down an elevator like that, you've got to say wee. No, it's not this way, because it's up there. Ah, what's Vetra doing?
Messing with that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
Magnificently. That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Okay, they're all talking about this, maybe? Or talking about the vault as a whole? What are you doing?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Nothing.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
It's Cora that wants to speak to me, after all. Right, apart from that... How do I change how this looks, considering I've got skins for it now? This is a question. This is a question. I'm going to need to reload the game to get rid of that, aren't I? Bring me down the lift, considering there's no straight elevators. I'm trying to get to Cora. It just takes more time than I thought. Excuse me, PB. Excuse me, Gil. You two can hang out. It seems like they've got a thing going on here. Drax slumped over. Are you okay?
Cut out malignant cells to give the healthy ones a chance.
Nothing's that simple, Doc, and you know it.
Alright, definitely things going on here.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted, my rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
We'll work it out. We'll get it done correctly. So, we now head out to a new system. Not before I reload and get rid of experience plus 50. I'll see you next time for more Mass Effect Andromeda as we continue on in the galaxy and wonder if I'll see these like places where the exiles live, etc. as well. Maybe I'll even bother to send some of my strike teams going yet again because they must be back by now. It's been days. I'll see ya. Bye bye.